Hello, curious. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be eating slime. Yes, I said it, slime. And this slime even has a song. It goes Lunkui, 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 bon. This slime wasn't the best in the sense of normally if I go there with my hand and I drag it, there will be nothing in the ball. But it is what it is. It is Oyibo slime, so and it scents like original, so it's just food mothers like postpartum, you eat postpartum. And this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to get pregnant to be a mom when I was still young. Like you will eat this each and every day, especially in the evening, and you'll be fed by your mom, your mother-in-law, your aunties. And we didn't like it as a child, but this is me today doing my yamo, what the Nigerian people call omugo, alone because of the pandemic, and cooking it myself. But like I did omugo to a lot of women to know how it goes. This was a disappointment, but I still said I will eat my cream. It is good for milk production. And by the way, my husband did not tell me I have to feed I have to breastfeed the baby till 1 year old. Like some men are entitled, like the entitlement of some men on our bodies. I love this. Like I just love it. So it's like we should not call this mukbang, but we should call it ndok. Mmm. 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 Lekker. Who knows this food? Like this was spontaneous, y'all. This was spontaneous. Like I did my nails yesterday, even my toes, everything, and today I had to remove some the nail polish from my hand to be able to eat this. So I was saying we should not call this mukbang but ndok. Ndok is is Cameroonian lingo for longing for somebody else's food. Like you can go to somebody else's house just because you want to eat, or somebody is eating, you look at that person as if you were going to die. That's langa. That is really ndok. Or in pidgin English is langa. Ndok mongolo. So if you know okra, this is high level okra. I don't know. This is an old cream. The vegetable I did it with some I did it just with palm oil, salt, no pepper, nothing, and onions. And this is the slime. You can see how slime, like a false movement, and the whole thing is in the like this vegetable is so tasty. So there's a whole religion behind this cream. Like do you eat it with do you do it with stock cube or not? And I put a lot of salt, like can really take some much salt. So there was this saga on the internet. Right. Sorry people, I can't really talk. I am really into this inquiry. Like it has also this sweet, light sweetness, and a little bit of hotness, and then the spices. Oh god, I forgive you for not being so gluey. If you want to have more liquid gold, this is what you have to be eating. The taste of the palm oil is just the best in that vegetable. Like so I was trying to, and I'm still trying to, address the entitlement of some men on our body. I said, Mr. Man, anything concerning my body, you are not invited to that table. Let's start there. Let me talk like Rihanna. Like, I might invite you once in a while to have fun. Once the fun is over, you are out of my body. And the only thing I want to hear from you concerning my body is support, support, and support. Like, if I come to you and I address the topic, if you are wise, say what you think I might think. If you want to be too extra, say something, but not be the first person to say, I want you to breastfeed our child 1 year. Like, it might influence the wife. Listen, before we talk about breastfeeding, like, which authority are you even getting? The only person giving us authority in this whole journey is the baby itself or himself. Like, let's say TTCing is another level. It's a lot of stress. Even if you are doing IVF, do you know how many hormones goes into a woman's body? And then you finally get pregnant. Amen. And do you know how many cocktail or tornado, let's say tornado of hormones goes through our body? I'm not going to talk about delivery or labor and the aftermath. Let's just say postpartum and postpartum depression, breastfeeding, painful nipples, engorgement, and you standing from the distance. The only stress you had is to have fun and watch me go through the stress. Like, with which legitimacy you sit there and say, Madam, you are going to be breastfeeding for 1 year, 12 months. Like, I don't want to really get into that one. Okay, let's agree. You people agreed that the child is going to be breastfeeding for that long. How do you know that the child is going to come out and be wanting to breastfeed? Because the only person really behind this whole thing is the child. You might want him to breastfeed only for 3 months, but the child is that one. He wants to be breastfeed till whenever. Like, mommy, I'm still 3 years old, but I want this emotional breastfeeding. Like, people, anything concerning my body, the only thing I want from you, hubby, is support. Like, imagine in my plans, I said 3 months, and my husband is like 12 months or 6 months. I might go another extra month just to please him, and I didn't even want it. So please just respect us and support us, especially in that journey. I always say I prefer not to have a boyfriend, a husband, a fiance, a baby daddy, if it's not going to be a supportive one. So boys, even if you want me to breastfeed, maybe I'm not even going to have the milk. The milk is not going to flow. So me giving formula to my child, am I a bad mom? No. This one is tasty. The onions are a lot more in there because I'm that person. I love the onion. I love onions. And babe helped me slice it. That's why it's this size. I would have sliced it differently. But we are happy for the support, aren't we? So, and I swear to you, the simplest recipe are the best one in our life. Like, this is just salt, palm oil, onions, and this green cabbage. Right, you can give it 5 stars in a very big restaurant. I can't even stop eating it. Wow, as I was doing this, baby. Like, he does not eat okra. He looks at this one as if if my mom was here, she will be feeding me. Like, you just sit, you legit sit like this, and they take like a big cooking spoon, and you open your mouth and they will just go like, you swallow it, and it is very hot, and the fufu is even softer, like it's almost watery. People, I have to go. Thanks for watching. The real things are going to be happening off camera. This is my yamo. I think this cream was too old. Like, I did it the way I should. Base behind the camera, he just watched. I just realized. Please, people, bye. Your body, you're this. Period. That's it, and that's that. I'm not coming out.